Who are you?
Night Patrol worker, we need to take you home.
The name of the Julalikari Night Patrol is Ankini Wiranjiki, and that means it's ours to protect and to watch over.
Night Patrol is so important to them because they know that's the only transport they got back home, back to the safe place.
It is a movement from my old people. They started it. They realised what alcohol was doing to our mob, and they were the first ones that wanted to actually do something about our mob.
You'll be safe at your auntie's house?
Yeah, I'll be safe at my auntie's house. What's your name, young fella?
A group of elders, Warramung elders, had worried about how people that drank, and they started to talk about, because a lot of our elders has walked to see if they were okay. They started off as foot patrollers.
There were a lot of people involved in the Night Patrol program here in Tennant Creek, and at that time the program was all volunteer, nobody got paid.
My dad was involved. My dad was one of those persons that was involved. My young brother, who now is gone.
I moved into Tennant Creek back in 1993. In those days, I noticed Julalikari Night Patrol was a very important program because it was providing a very good program supporting families. It was a bit scary, I can tell you. First, I was scared. I was young at that time, and it was a scary experience. But at the same time, I felt safe with the elders. And I realized that when we were going around, that they were talking a lot, imparting a lot of knowledge.
They used to come around and pick me up. I think they was just taking the hard chip off me and smoothing me into the patrol, and then I ended up going on the patrol. And I stayed on the patrol since.
I got to appreciate what they were giving me, and that's important for our young ones today.
Going out without getting paid, doing all those things in the beginning, bringing people home, making sure they're safe. You know, that's what we do today is as though it's the very same things. Night patrollers do this night in, night out for 5 nights a week. They might pick up to 40 people a night, sometimes up to 30 kids.
Now we live in a two world, and we need to recognize two laws. We have to work through a white man law, but we have to bring our law in too.
It's good to learn white fella and black fella law. That way you understand both of them, because most of the time, most of our family do not understand white fella law. They only understand black fella law. And most of the time, like when the police talking to them, when we're working, if they don't understand, we can sort of help them out to understand, you know, what the police saying.
We've done some training here today, good information on how is it seen on the mainstream side, and then how is it seen on the Aboriginal side, on some of those points that we were working with the night patrollers. That's what it needs to be doing. We need to present two information.
This is Night Patrol 10th year. Ever since I started with Night Patrol, I've been taking photos. And when I look back at it, it makes me cry. I get emotional looking at the photos, but it's there for me to remember why I'm doing night patrol. Going that journey. That's the journey the old people started. And I follow that until the day I get old and retire. But it's in my system. I can't leave night patrol. It's in my heart. I carry it all the time. Doesn't matter where I go, I come back to Julalikari Night Patrol. This is where I belong.
Night patrol person has to be an understanding person. You gotta be ready to learn. You gotta be motivated, come to work.
I like to see more patrollers from different language groups, and I like to see night patrol run by Aboriginal people, for Aboriginal people, within the Aboriginal communities.
For night patrol to exist in the future, we need the kids to come along to help the elders, while we still got them. Learn the story, and it's about keeping your community safe.
This is our film, this is how we work, Julalikari work. In other communities they may be working differently. We all work differently in different communities. We all speak different languages. We want to be a role model differently to everyone. We need to, we work closely with the other agencies like police and welfare differently. Stand behind Night Patrol, be strong, encourage them to do what they are doing. Always encourage them to follow two laws, both laws, our law, white man's law.
This job is very important. It is about a heart, mind, spirit. It's about caring for community, caring for one another, and to learn together as much as you can, share with one another, help each other out, support one another, listen to one another, keeping communities involved and informed, working with the elders. Don't forget the elders, because that's where it started, and that's very important. That's our foundation. Don't forget culture and elders.
Balawa